Hey kids, it's time for another episode of KittyKatGaming with your host, Mortimer!
KitKatG! KitKatG! Yay!
Hey YouTube, it's Mortimer, and I have a very special video for you today. Just like every day though. I mean, technically all the videos are kind of special, right? But today we're going to be playing a early release copy of Happy Home Designer Animal Crossing, which if you guys know, I am a huge Animal Crossing fanatic. Nintendo sent me this game to play early for you guys, so I thought I might as well give it a shot. And I already filmed 4 episodes of me playing the beginning of the game. And I'll start those tomorrow, but before I start showing those, I thought, when I first played it, I was kind of disappointed, and you'll see it in those episodes. I was kind of like, I thought there'd be more to this game. So I kind of just ended the 4 episodes kind of feeling sad about and disappointed about the game. But I played it more over the weekend, and the more I played it, the more addicted I got to it, and there actually turned out to be more to the game. I thought it was just designing houses, but you actually design a whole town. And so I thought I needed to do a new video showing everything the game is capable of since I beat it now. And that's what I'm going to do today for you guys. So I'm going to show you guys my entire town after I beat the game. And then tomorrow I'll show you guys me playing it from the very beginning. But I thought this would be a more fitting first video because it shows you what the game is capable of. So, Happy Home Designer is an Animal Crossing game, not like any of the other Animal Crossing games. You are going to be basically just designing houses for the characters of the game. Usually in Animal Crossing, you only design your own house. But in this game, you can design houses for everybody, and including, you know, people in the town. You get to design like a hospital and a concert hall and all kinds of stuff. It's really fun. Like I said, at first I was kind of turned off to it because I didn't really know what to expect. But the more I played it, the more addicted and the more into it I got. So this is the Happy Home Designer office. This is my uniform. And that's me. And this is, I think her name's Ellie? What is it? Lottie. And she's a new character in this game, and she is Lyle's sister. And then there's the sister to Isabel. I mean, brother to Isabel. Oops. That's the Amiibo phone, so you get Amiibo cards to play on this game. I got KK Slider. But you would call the characters on this phone, and then it would import them into your game. This is my desk, and in Animal Crossing Happy Home Designer, there's actually a new feature called the Handbook. And in this handbook, you learn new things about decorating, and you unlock new things. For example, one of the first ones is ceiling decor. And when you unlock ceiling decor, you learn the course. You get all of these new things to decorate your ceiling with, which has never been in an Animal Crossing game before, such as chandeliers, disco balls, like all kinds of stuff. And to unlock these things, you have to pay Nintendo coins, which you get by just carrying your DS around with you. And they're only like 1, 2, 3 coins each for each lesson. And I've already unlocked all of the lessons, and I pretty much have everything unlocked in this game so far. And like I said, I got kind of addicted to it. So upstairs is like where you do your hair and change your outfit if you really want to, but I mean, I'm all about the uniform. I'm all about that designer life. But I'm gonna go outside now and show you guys the town that I've designed, because that was the whole point of the game. After you beat the game, like you basically beat the game by designing the entire town. But after you do that, you can continue playing because you can keep making homes for characters. For example, I have 2 birds out here. This one wants a pro wrestling style house, and this guy really wants a club to live in. So you can keep designing for these people. You just basically talk to them, and then you get to choose a location of where you want their house to be. You get to design the outside of the house, all of the plants outside the house, and then you get to design the inside of the house, even the layout, like how big you want the house to be, if you want it to be 2 stories, things like that. But this is the town. You get to design what you want the outsides of the buildings to look like. It's super cool. Ooh, what kind of house do you want? You're not a client. I already did your house. Okay, well, let's check out the hospital. I'm pretty proud of the hospital. It's one of the first things I designed in this game. So they'll come to you and they'll be like, all right, so in the reception area, which is this, you need to have 3 things. You need to have a lobby counter and at least like 4 chairs and lighting. So you have to put those things in, but other than that, you can put anything in these rooms. It doesn't have to be a hospital room. You can make it into a club if you wanted to. As long as it has those 3 things in it, you'll be golden. And it doesn't say which desk you have to use or which chairs you have to use. You can choose whichever ones you want. But this is a hospital. I have a nurse here. Every time you come in, it's different patients, and they all say different things. I have not seen any of them say the same thing over and over again. But this is the reception area. This is the doctor's office, which I think someone might be sick right now. Yeah. Oh, no, he's sick. And there's the doctor, Dr. Sheepy. Hi, Sheepy. So that's the doctor's office. And the last room I have in the hospital is the patient ward, where I have 3 beds. Oh, there's the nurse there. Got some air conditioning in there. Got those speaker systems so I can call for patients and tell them to come into the doctor's office. So this is where all of the town's sick people are resting to get better. And when you first play the game, there's not many villagers because your town's run down and old. But once you start renovating the buildings and, fixing everything up, more and more villagers come to your town. And that's why my town is very full of villagers, because my town is completely renovated and it's completely new. So that was the hospital. Next, we'll go to the school. So there is a cap on how many items you can have in each room. The cap is very high, but I've only reached the cap in one room, which I'll show you right now. This is the hallway to the school that I made, and this is the room with the cap in it. So this is the classroom, and I was only supposed to put 3 desks in, but I thought, why not design a whole entire real-life classroom? So I got all kinds of ceiling lights in here. I got a laptop on each desk, lots of students. There's a teacher. You can see, it's just, I got, all these study models over here. A TV. I also have some school uniforms on the wall to remind the kids that, they have to buy new school uniforms every once in a while. Can't come to school in dirty uniforms. But not only can you design stuff, but you can also take characters and put them in different roles. Like, for example, if I did not want a monkey teaching the class, you can switch it out. You can put the kangaroo, so the kangaroo is teaching the class. So you basically are a dictator, and you can dictate everything about the town. So that was one of the rooms that met the cap of how many things could be in there. Obviously, that was a lot of items for one room, and you wouldn't normally have that many, but because it was a classroom, I thought, why not? And then this is the lecture hall. Because school is very important. I think this was, after the hospital, this was the second thing that you had to design for the town. So, oh, there's a sheepy. Is that Muffy? Muffy. Oh my god. Everybody told me when I played Animal Crossing that, in the comment section, that I should get Muffy for my town, that I would love her. And I do. I designed a house for her. She's amazing. So yeah, this is the lecture hall. I got some chalkboards here. Lots of fluorescent lighting. And a bunch of students learning stuff. So that's the school. And you can see on the second half of the screen down there at the bottom, there's a map when you go in a room showing you where you are in the room. And you can pick up your person. No, they're freaking out. And you can put them down somewhere else. So say if they were over here, and you wanted to put a bookcase there, you could pick them up and move them. Or you could bump into them, and they're like, what the heck? But they don't actually say anything, and I don't know why I said that. All right, so let's go to the next building. I think this is the cafe. I'm guessing by the signs out front. Let's see. Yes. So this is my little coffee shop cafe. I got a menu up there. Stuff hanging from the ceiling is completely new in this game. I love it. There's new furniture mixed with old furniture. I got someone working the counter. And lots of tables so people can have places to sit. You can also choose to get rid of the windows in rooms. Because the wallpaper in here looks like windows, I got rid of the real windows so it didn't look weird with like, you know, real windows over fake windows. And you can choose to do that. You can also change the window shape and the way the windows look, and you can also change the curtains on windows, which is new in this game as well. And that banner is something new too there, that pendant banner. It's a new thing you can hang from ceilings. I think in that cafe, one of the things they asked for was it had to have at least 2 tables and it had to have like a cash register. So it doesn't give you strict rules, but it has a couple rules. And I think this was the store. Convenience store? Maybe just store. Yeah, this is just a general store. So there's someone working the counter. I got some ice cream, some desserts, slushy machine, plants. So many sheepies here today. Where are you going? Let me go first. Sorry, sheepy. I love the sheep people. They're my favorite. And also, the alpacas are back in this game. You can't go visit them, but like when you're designing a room, you can pick up the item and drag it to a toolbox on the left side of the bottom screen. And Cirrus will change the color of the furniture for you and remodel it for you. So this is the last thing. No, this is the second to last thing you have to design for the town. This was the concert hall. And it had to be something for people to have shows at. So the only requirements for this room was a microphone and like 4 seats. But I designed like a giant auditorium. And there's lots of instruments and stuff in here. I only wish that there was like a stage, but I guess there's just no way to have them different levels for you to climb up in this game. So someone's doing a show, someone's playing the drums, we can sit and watch the show. I got a nice chandelier in here, nice walls. But yeah, that's just a 1-room concert hall. It was kind of my least favorite to design because there really wasn't much you could do with it. I mean, if there was like a stage, you could go crazy with it, but all right. So this is my department store. You had to design a department store. So it had to have at least 2 shops in it, a cafe for people to eat at like a food court, and a reception lobby area, which you don't really see in the United States, but in Japan, a lot of department stores have a lobby area like this, where there's someone working at a counter to like greet guests and like a sitting area for you to meet up with people. So I tried to design it off of that concept. There's also a public phone here for people if they're waiting for somebody to come and they're not showing up. And I have flowers. So this is one of these shops I designed. And you can, like I said, you can choose the layout of the mall. So you can choose to have the stores upstairs and the cafe downstairs, or, you know, where, if you want them on like the right side or the left side, stuff like that. But this is my clothing store, which is very busy today. It's just tiny. It's cute. I like the natural wood tables, and it just looks very earthy. I got these banners all over the walls. I got clothes on the walls, and you can choose which clothes you want to display, which ones you don't want to. They have pretty much all of the clothes unlocked in this. And all of them have shopping bags. How cute. The other store that I made is more of a luxury store. So it's got like more expensive household items. People fawning over stuff. Can I get in, please? And I have the giant fancy chandelier in here. So these display cases are new, I think. All kinds of dolls, things like that. Whoa, that bear looks angry. Aww. And we got a shop clerk in here. And I also put security cameras. You can see one up there on the right corner. To make sure people don't steal my luxury items. Come on now. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Ah! Please move. I can't. Are you serious right now? Alright, can I... Alright, thank you. So many cute villagers, it hurts. And then upstairs is the food court. So I guess we'll go up there. Excuse me. I'm glad the game expanded and opened up more. I knew there had to be more to it. So this is just like a little tea and dessert place. You can choose to put the food on the tables if you want. So I already had some food on the tables. It looks like they just ordered it. And there's the waiter. And just got some desserts. And tea. And there's a counter to check out. And the menu board. Pretty cute, if I say so myself. And you can always go back and remodel rooms. So like say if you halfway through the game, you unlocked all of the ceiling stuff and you're like, oh no, I didn't know. You can go back and remodel any office or any room anytime. So you can always add new stuff or get rid of old stuff and change the way it looks. And if someone requests something, you can change it too. So this is my office building, and I think this room is about to hit the cap for how many items can be in here, because I only said you had to have like 3 desks, but I thought, once again, let's make a whole office. So each desk has like a laptop and a light and a chair and a ceiling light above each desk, got a water cooler, got like a coffee machine because you need coffee for work, right? And then over here I have the copy machine, I have some filing cabinets, a safe. See, there's a real window over fake windows. It just doesn't look right, right? And I have lots of fluorescent lighting in here because it's an office, right? So where was it? There's a meeting room upstairs. We should go to that now. The meeting room was kind of dull. It was just like, we need a table and 4 chairs, and that was it. So I tried to make it look a little bit more real. So there's more chairs. There's the thing on the table is the timestamp machine, so like people can clock in for work. Got some file paper down there and a conference phone. There's a TV on the wall so they can have Skype conference meetings. Like they're never gonna do that, but I can pretend. And a ton of filing cabinets over here. And that's the office building. That's where my characters go to work. And you don't have to design it like an office as long as it has the requirements for the room. Like I said, like 3 desks and like 3 chairs. Then you'll meet the requirement. You can make it look like whatever you want. I just happen to actually want to design it like a town. And I think this is my convenience store. It's like my 7-Eleven. Yeah. So I got vending machines all over this place. Whoa, she's really happy. And I got a rotating sushi bar so people can get some yummy sushi. And a shopping cart. And there's a robot. I did his robot house. And I think there's only like 2 places left to show you. Next is the restaurant I designed. And it looks Japanese on the outside, and you have the option to do the inside like super Japanese because it came with a ton of exotic furniture sets. But I kind of did it more, like I said before, luxury style. So I have all the Rococo furniture. I designed all of the tablecloths to be black and white. You can change the colors, and each table has food on it. And then back here is the kitchen. Now, like in regular Animal Crossing, you can unlock paintings to have in the game, but you have to make sure that the paintings that you hang up in places are the real paintings, which is kind of hard because they're really tiny on the screen. So, wow, look at the sheepy. What are you thinking about? Bo Peep. Oh, so cute. So this is a kitchen I had to design for the restaurant. So it's all the chefs working hard. Didn't have much space to work with, but I gotta have like bread making set, spices, espresso machine, stove, dishwasher, things like that. And that's that room. You can also change the doors, which is new. You can, these are like opera style doors, but you can put on like sliding doors, train doors. They have many doors to choose from. Like those doors are double doors. You can choose to do double doors, whatever you want. You can literally choose endless combinations. The only thing that you can't choose is like employee uniforms or who's working where. Like you can change roles of people once they're already in there, but you can't be like, I want this dog to work in the concert hall. So this is the last place to show you guys. This is the hotel. And like I said, you can choose the exterior of the hotel, what you want it to look like. They give you several options to choose from. And I have not been in here for a while, so they show you like a little video of how it's succeeding and what it looks like with the people in the lobby. There's a bellhop and a lobby desk. Place for you to put your wet umbrellas. So this is one of the rooms. The hotel had to have 2 rooms and a banquet hall for like weddings and stuff, I guess. So this is one of the rooms, kind of Japanese style. It's a tatami mat, tatami bed. Here's their luggage you put in here for them. Looks like she's enjoying the place. Got a nice, what's the name of those tables? They have like a heater underneath them, and that's why they have the blanket over them, because it holds the heat in. So when you put your legs under the table, they stay nice and warm. So good. And then there's a TV for them to watch TV. Of course, you need a trash can and a hotel room. Stand up, you. The only thing that they don't have is bathrooms, which is a little bit weird. But you can always put the bathroom in the room if you wanted to. And the other room I designed is super girly, if I recall. So we'll check that out too. You can do them however you want. And the more characters you make houses for, the more furniture sets you unlock. So really, the more you play, the more stuff you have to play with. So this is the girly room. Oh, someone's sleeping. Oh, it's a bear. So yeah, there's someone's suitcase. You put that in the room. Got a telephone, TV, trash can, everything you'd need in a hotel room. Different lighting in each room. You can really just make a room your own with the lighting sets, which I really like. And then upstairs is the banquet hall? I guess you call it banquet hall. Yeah, so here's people having, let me scoot past them. Nice little gathering going on here. Trying to squeeze past people. Yeah. So the one thing that's disappointing about this town is that you cannot walk around where people live. Like, my character does not have a house. You can't design a house for yourself, which is kind of like an oversight. It'd be cool to have your own house, but you can only design stuff for other people. So like, it would be this way to get to the town, like where people live. And you can only go to their houses by calling them after you've designed the house for them. So you can't go that way. And down here, it's showing me a list of people whose houses I've designed. And I can call them up and ask to go to their house. And when you go to their house, it gives you the option to redecorate it if you want to, which I don't want to do right now. But yeah, that's my town. Honestly, I played this all weekend long. I probably beat the game in 4 hours, I guess you could say, maybe 6 hours. And it's ongoing though. Like, after you design the town, you can just keep designing houses for these people, because obviously there's a lot of people here who still want houses designed for them. So I don't know how long the game goes on for, because in the map, like when you're picking where you want a person's house to be on the map of the town, you can literally put the same, like someone else's house on top of a house that already exists there. Like in normal Animal Crossing, there's like a map and you can choose where you want your house to be. And once your house is there, no one else can live on that plot. But in this game, like you can just choose, like you want someone to live next to the river, and then you can put another house right on top of that, and then another house right on top of that. You can make everybody live in the same spot. So it's kind of like a parallel universe, I guess. So you never really run out of places for people to live. So I guess you can just keep designing houses forever. And you can also import people online and design houses for them. For example, you can go upstairs of the office and there's a desk, or I forget what it is, a phone. And you can open your DS. And I can't do it right now because this is a preview copy, so no one else has this. Yeah, it's a DS on the table. So no one else has this yet, so I can't make any special requests because I'm not going to get any special requests because nobody's playing this yet. But like, say if everybody had this, the game was out, someone would be like, I want someone else to design me a house that is like club themed. You could send that request out and then it sends you it randomly. So like I would get a request from somebody saying, I want a club room, and you design it for them. And then I guess they would grade it. I'm not sure because I've never been able to do it before, but I think that's really cool. You can do all kinds of requests from other people, but I can't do it yet. So I really don't know much about that. And there's Lyle up here. And like I said, you can do your makeup up here. You can change your outfit. There's a dressing room. and you can import QR codes. So you can design custom tiles, or you can import other people's designs online and decorate your town with those. It's just really cool. It kind of takes all of the design aspects that you love from Animal Crossing and puts them in a game of its own. Not saying it's perfect. It's got its flaws, of course. Like I said, you can't go to the towns. You don't have a house of your own. But it's really fun. And personally, I really enjoyed it. I could see myself playing this on a long trip and really enjoying it. So if you guys have any questions or comments, go ahead and leave those down below. This game comes out on the 25th of this month, so check it out. If you love Animal Crossing, you're going to love this game. Tomorrow I'm going to start uploading the videos of me playing this game for the first time, so you guys will be able to see my first reaction. Definitely remember, though, that at that point I did not know the full scope of the game, and I just showed you guys that now. So if you guys have any questions or comments, go ahead and leave those down below. And please don't forget that subscribe button. You guys don't want to miss these episodes. And I'll see you guys all next time. Bye, everybody!